Hi, my name's Liz Collier.
Hi, my name's Denise.
I'm Helen.
I'm Helen and I'm part of
The Mercury and More crew.
We're rowing across the Atlantic
This December
from La Gomera in the Canary Islands to Antigua in the Caribbean. A total of 3,000 miles, which will take us about 6 weeks or so.
We're rowing across the Atlantic this December to raise money for 4 charities. It's RNLI, Popham Kidney Foundation, Sea Trust Wales and also Action for Children.
We've actually been preparing now for the last 3 years. We got together as a crew in 2022 and since then we've been building our relationship, getting to know each other.
I guess in terms of physical training, the biggest thing that we've just done is rowing together. So we rowed together in Celtic longboats before we had our ocean rowing boat, and that just enabled us to get used to working as a team. We've tried to spend as much time as we can at sea on the boat together, and we've already pretty much completed our compulsory hours, but we have got a lot more rows planned. We plan on doing a lot more than the bare minimum, and that's because there's no substitute really for just being on the boat.
The purpose of the training row is to basically learn how to live on this beautiful boat, because it's quite confined space and we need to know where to put everything and what we need and what we don't need and how to work everything.
We've discovered that it is quite tricky when it's bumpy, when we're a little bit tired, when it's night time and you need a head torch. So it's learning all these things and making sure that we're clipped on at all times. So, you know, if there was a situation where the boat was listing or boat capsized, then we'd be as safe as we could be. So it's just getting familiar with living on the boat, really.
So we've been doing our sea survival and first aid at sea.
Which was good fun in a swimming pool. Obviously it doesn't really emulate the conditions we'll get on the Atlantic being in a swimming pool, but it was a really good sort of learning opportunity for us.
So we're preparing for this not only by going out on our boat but also reading lots of books as well from people who've done it before. So we've got real life insight into what to expect.
We've also been doing physical training, rowing, going to the gym, doing classes, making sure that we're strong, that our core is strong. We've been careful with our diet, sort of taking vitamin supplements, etc.
mentally is the more important aspect. We are 4 very different people, but I feel like we make a really good crew. You need different people in a crew.
It's been really interesting actually, trying to dissect both ourselves and each other to a certain degree, and learn how we all cope and how we manage and what our response is to whatever it may be.
And we've had brilliant support from an emotional wellbeing coach called Hayley Wheeler.
She's been working with us individually and as a crew as well, to try and identify some of the areas where we might struggle potentially, and have a bit of a strategy and a plan in place to manage our emotions. Spending lots of time together as a team has really helped us to work out all our kind of individual personalities and how they fit together.
So it's not a matter of us all just jumping in and saying woohoo, we're off on a jolly. It is a daunting prospect, and I know there are going to be times when I wish I was not there, but I guess that's part of the challenge. And as I said, I cannot imagine doing it with anybody else but these girls. I really know that they're going to support me physically and emotionally, and I really look forward to doing it with the girls.
The Mercury and More rowers are more than just athletes. They are a powerful force for change. Every stroke they take helps raise awareness for vital causes and inspires a sense of community. But they can't do it alone. Your support helps fund their training, equipment and outreach efforts. By donating today, you are helping them row towards a brighter future for all. Join us in making waves. Together, we can make a difference.